Okay, wait. Oh, we should be on. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. And today is NHL Monday and the Season 6 season finale. What episode I got in store for you guys here? Here's the plan. Here's a quick rundown of what we're doing today. I'll be going over my shout-outs. I'll be letting you guys know who I am in case you don't know. Okay? Then, after that, we will be reviewing Sunday's NHL games. Sunday NHL game. And then we'll be going over the standings. I have to fix something real quick. You can see it if you want. Hopefully it doesn't show anything. Does that help? Hello, that should work. That should help. Oh my god. There we go. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Wait, now? Don't understand. There we go, and then maybe put this all the way over. Hello. Sorry about this. Trying to fix my mic. I don't understand what it's doing. Oh. Wait, I think that might have worked. Wait. Okay, we're gonna let this run for a little bit. Hopefully that worked. I really hope this works, and this mic's really good if it actually works. So, okay, so let's review yesterday's NHL game. It's your Maple Leafs in the Hockey Club. Logan Cooley, 4th goal of the season in the power play, is by Dylan Gunther and Mikhail Sergachev. 17:48 in the first period. Mitch Marner, 7th goal of the season by John Tavares and Chris Tanev. 5:15 in the second period. Ties the game. Mitch Marner's second goal of the night, 8th goal of the season on the power play. This is by Fraser Minton and Nylander. 9:34 into the second period. Really Nylander, 14th goal of the season unassisted. 10:50 in the second period. Drake McVane, 7th goal of the season by Logan Cooley and Kesselring. 1:51 into the third period. Leafs hanging on 24 saves on 26 shots for Joseph Woll. Coach Malcolm made 32 saves and 35 shots for the hockey club. Maple Leafs proving that they're really just that good with all those injuries. So good. Okay. I got a real test here. I'm gonna lean back and bring my mic close to my mouth, so you should be able to hear me. If my mic is not working, you shouldn't be able to hear me. Because you should be able to hear me right now. Clearly. Without me talking loud. Maybe. Like, I don't know. Maybe, kind of working. I'll have to figure it out this podcast, but let's move on here. I'll play with it a little bit more. Let's go to the standings. That's what we do. It does sound better, though, that's for sure. It definitely sounds better. You should be able to hear me. I mean, you can hear me pretty clearly, but my actual mic sounds better. Okay, I'm actually really wanting to use that, because I feel like I should be able to figure this out. We'll go to advanced properties. Maybe. Yo. Still hear me from my desktop. What is that noise? Okay, I'm turning off I'm muting my sound so you don't have to hear that anymore. Timestamp. Hopefully, maybe this works. Maybe. No, it's still coming from my desktop. It's very weird. It's fine. Let's go over the standings, though. I'm gonna look at the scores because they're definitely playing a factor into the standings. In case you didn't know. Yeah. Knights won in a shootout 5-4. Hurricanes won 6-4 with the Stars. Kraken up tied 1-1. Lightning smacked the Avalanche 8-2. Capitals beat the Panthers 4-1. Predators lost to the Devils 5-2. Blues beat the Rangers 5-2. Flames beat the Senators 4-3. Red Wings beat the Islanders 4-2. Jets beat the Wild 4-1. 43 saves on 44 shots for kind of hell, but wow, this is ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, Okay. Let's do this here. Number 1, the Atlantic. Toronto Maple Leafs 13-6-2 for 28 points. First top goal differential, a 4-game win streak. This team is filthy, bro. They have Al Austin Matthews, Max Domi, Matthew Nyes, Jan Troke, David Camp, and there's like one other guy too. And their team is still winning hockey games at a really high frequent rate. Here's the thing that I kind of called this. I do still think the Panthers are going to win this Atlantic. They're too established not to. But first of all, I would not be that surprised if Toronto Maple Leafs won the Atlantic this season. Second of all, I just believe that it's this team's coaching change really needed to happen because Sheldon Keefe is a great coach. But he's not a good coach in the team Toronto Maple Leafs. He's just not. Compared to Greg Berube. Is it Craig or Greg? I don't remember. But Berube, it really brings the style of play the Leafs need. More physical, more defensive minded, but also a lot of offense. This team coaching and stuff is really helped this team and is coming up as proving. It's proving that point right. Number 2, Florida Panthers 12-9-1 for 25 points. -1 goal differential. They're in a 4-game losing streak right now. This is why I'm not worried about this team. Let's be honest here, every team goes in escape. This team will be fine. This team has a great head coach, Paul Maurice, great leadership in Barkov. This team has a great veteran leadership. Team has experience in every single way. Team will bounce back. They will go on a streak. They will end up winning the Atlantic, in my opinion. right ahead of the Maple Leafs, but it'll be neck and neck race all throughout the season. I strongly believe the Panthers. Do not be worried about the Panthers. Bob will get his stuff right. Offense will get his stuff right, and the team will be fine. It will be fine. Number 3, Tampa Bay Lightning, 11-7-2 for 24 points, plus 15 goal differential. Tampa Bay, they just smacked the Avalanche 8-2 today. Wow. I mean, Annunen and Georgiev sucked today, which we'll get to the Avalanche in a little while, but not talking about the Avalanche right now. They really asserted their offensive prowess in the fact that they are really good offensively, right? Power play is clicking, penalty kill is clicking, even strength was even clicking. This whole team was doing great. Vasi had a great night. This team really came together and smacked the Avalanche today, which really surprised me. Number 4, Buffalo Sabres, 11-9-1 for 23 points, plus 4 goal differential. Sabres, they're right in the mix, dude. They're in the wild card spot right now, I believe. Actually, no, they're not. I'm not sure, but I think they are. Wow, the Sabres are winning games. They are winning games. They're on a 3-game win streak right now. Goaltending clicking, defense clicking, offense clicking. This team's doing really good right now, and this team could make the playoffs. Do I think they will? No. Could they? Yes. 5, Boston Bruins, 10-9-3 for 23 points, minus 19 goal differential. They're on a 2-game win streak. Joe Sacco's head coach is 2-0. Give them some time to get back on the right track. They started off so terrible. They're 2-0 with the new head coach. Wait for them to play more games, and they'll get more wins, and they'll come back up the Atlantic Division. Standings, trust me. Don't even worry about the Bruins. 6, Detroit Red Wings, 9-10-2 for 20 points, minus 12 goal differential. Defense, bad. Offense, really underwhelming. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's supposed to be good, but it's not. Not good. Goaltending, very inconsistent. This team is not good. They did win today 4-1. The Islanders is really not that impressive. The Islanders suck, but it's a good sign. It's definitely a good sign. 7, Ottawa Senators, 9-11-1, 19 points, minus 2 goal differential. This team is right in the mix, but for some reason are unable to win games. They only have a minus 2 goal differential, which is really good for other teams around them, like the Canadiens, minus 21, Bruins, minus 19, Red Wings, minus 12, and then minus 2 only for the Senators. They do have a negative goal differential, but it's a lot closer to being positive and being good compared to other teams like the Bruins, Canadiens, Red Wings, all the teams around them right now. So it's a good sign for the Senators moving forward. They won their most recent game. Omar needs to become more consistent. That really what it comes down to. Defense has been pretty good. Offense has been great. Power plays, penalty kills, special teams in general have been great. Omar, if he can become consistent, this team will be really close to making the playoffs. I'll say that. Number 8, Montreal Canadiens, 7-11-2. 16 points, minus 21 goal differential. This team's kind of bad. Defense, black hole. Like, just cannot play good defense. The goaltending is really inconsistent. It's bad more than it's good. Montembeault does have his good nights, but most of the time he's not really doing that good. But it's not really all his fault because his defense does kind of suck in front of him. But we're gonna have to see how that goes around. And their offense has been very underwhelming, as well as the Red Wings and the Bruins. So we're gonna have to see if they're able to do anything. But I'm not a big believer in the Canadiens. Metropolitan Division, your last division we're going over here in the Eastern Conference. Number 1 in the Metro so far, 15-7-2, New Jersey Devils, 32 points, 3-game win streak, plus 22 goal differential. This team is really good, dude. Markstrom's starting to find his groove. Jake Allen's doing really good. Defense doing great. Offense producing at a high level. Teams beating great teams. They beat the Panthers. They beat the Hurricanes. They beat the Capitals. They've really beat a lot of top teams, which is huge for them, especially the Hurricanes, as they have 3 more games played than the Hurricanes. And the fact they got a win over them, and they're still winning at a pretty high rate right now. It's really impressive that they're still number 1 in the Metro right now, knowing the fact they do have 3 more games played than the Hurricanes. But with that being said, they're on a 3-game win streak. So with the 3-game win streak, they got that 6 points that they allowed them to get 1 more point than the Hurricanes at this stage of the season. So the Devils are looking really, really good right now, and they're looking like a top Eastern Conference contender. Number 2, Carolina Hurricanes, 15-5-1 for 31 points, plus 29 goal differential, 8-1 at home, 7-4-1 on the road. Won the most recent game against the Stars. What a game against the Stars. They were down 3-1, came all the way back, take a 4-3 lead, scored another one. The Stars had a backup. They took a lead. Money just a power play. He tried passing it across, but it went off a defenseman's stick. Off the top of Ottinger's pad, top shelf, they take the lead there, emptying that goal then at the end. Very, very resilient team. They've dealt with injuries all season, specifically Freddie Anderson's been out, and now Peter Kochetkov is out with concussion protocol. Then they had the third string Spencer Martin starting today, and they're still able to come back with a resilient win, proving how good this team is even with their third string playing. Imagine when Kochetkov comes back for the playoffs, the team would be really dangerous. Number 3, Washington Capitals, 14-6-1 for 29 points, plus 29 goal differential. They won the most recent game against the Panthers. Very similar to the Hurricanes. Same amount of games played, one more loss, one less win. So that's why they have 2 less points. But they have the same goal differential, and they both won the most recent game. And that's it. They're on a 1-game winning streak, I guess, both of them. But the Hurricanes did win a game over the Capitals, and they have one more win and one less loss. So, with that being said, Washington, Logan Thompson has really emerged as that guy in net. They beat the Panthers 4-1 today, which is very, very impressive. Logan Thompson has really emerged as that guy in Washington. Defense top 5 in the league right now, probably, I would say. I would say that, probably around that range. And offense is ridiculous. This is what a lot of teams wish they had, is great defense, great goaltending, and great offense. The Capitals have it all. They really do. Ovi, even with Ovi out, Ovi should be back pretty soon, though, hopefully. But Ovi, even with Ovi out, Strome's still producing. Protas is still producing. Felix Dubois is somewhat producing, I guess. Tom Wilson's producing. Bottom 6 is doing good. Defense is honestly top 5 in the league right now. Logan Thompson and Lindgren are both doing great in net. This team's looking really nasty right now. Number 4, New York Rangers, 12-7-1 for 25 points, plus 12 goal differential. The Rangers they seem shaky. They're looking like they're going in the retool. Lost 62 to Edmonton a couple days ago, and they got smacked by the Blues today. It was getting outshot like 40-plus shots in goal against them, to only getting 25 shots in goal. Eagle kept them in this game. He feel like he always keeps them in games. And they said that Chris Kreider's on the hot seat, Jacob Trouba's on the hot seat, as well as others. So they're looking for a retool right now to try to get this team to do something in the playoffs. But this team really isn't doing it. They haven't done anything in the playoffs, and they're really trending downward right now with this team. And this team, they realize this team's really not going to do much. I'm surprised at how bad the team's doing. I had them finishing second in the Metro, just behind the Devils. I could have seen them winning the Metro coming into the season, but they're not looking like that team. Number 5, New York Islanders, 8-9-5 for 21 points here, minus 8 goal differential. Sorokin's the only reason why the team is not bottom 2 in their division. I would say offense is scoring like 1, maybe 2 goals a game usually. And Sorokin's keeping them in games, always keeping them in games, and they're still unable to squeak out wins. They're not looking good. They've dealt with a lot of injuries, but it's not really, at this point, it's really just an excuse at this point. They're just not good. Don't know what it is. 6, Philadelphia Flyers, 9-10-3 for 21 points, minus 14 goal differential. They were up like 3-1, 42, something like that over the Knights, and they let them come back and win in a shootout. They did pick up a point. Sometimes they blow leads. Earson and Fedotov has really been the starter. I've seen him play a lot. Defense has been inconsistent. Mitch Contract, Konechny, Owen Tippett, Sean Couturier, all those guys have been producing in the top 6. Also like Forster, Bobby Brink, Bobby Frost, all those guys really performing too. But the Flyers just really not that great of a team. Number 7, Columbus Blue Jackets, 9-2 for 20 points. Minus 2 goal differential. They really have a good goal differential compared to the other teams around them, specifically the Flyers and the Penguins. They're really not that terrible. They're on a 3-game win streak right now. They're low-key, like competitive in every game they play. Like, I don't know. It just seems pretty competitive in every game they play. Blue Jackets are not that great of a team, but they're very resilient. Number 8, Dumpster Fire Pittsburgh Penguins, 7-12-4 for 18 points, 2-game losing streak, minus 34 goal differential, 93 goals against. 93 goals against. That's crazy. Get Crosby out of there and get Malkin out of there. Goaltending sucks. Defense sucks. Offense, outside of like Crosby, Malkin, Beauvillier, and yeah, that's about it. Outside of those three guys, offense sucks too. So yeah, get Crosby, Malkin out of there. The rest of the team can just go to rebuild. Okay, let's go to the Atlantic Division predictions real quick, because I completely forgot to go over that. I think number 1 is going to be Florida, number 2 is going to be Toronto, and then Boston, Tampa, Buffalo, Ottawa, Detroit, Montreal. Actually, yes. That's what I think is going to be at the end of the season. Metro predictions. New Jersey I have winning, and then it's going to be Carolina, and then it's going to be New York Rangers, and then it's going to be Washington, New York, Philadelphia, Columbus, Pittsburgh. There you go. I did have Carolina and New York flipping from last week. New York's been really, really bad this past week, for sure. Western Conference heading to Central Division. Winnipeg Jets. 17 wins, 4 losses, 34 points, plus 34 goal differential. And that's not even including the win today. They did not update after the win today. They have just 18-4 for 36 points with a plus 37 goal differential. And they won the most recent game, including the game against the Wild tonight. So, wow, the Jets looking really nasty. Connor Hellebuyck made 43 saves today and 44 shots. What a game for Hellebuyck. Oh my goodness. Wild looked like a much better team this game, was unable to beat Hellebuyck. Really what it came down to. So, yeah. Jets looking like the top of the Central. They are the top of the Central right now. Number 2, Minnesota Wild, 13-3-4 for 30 points, plus 19 goal differential. After tonight, they have a plus 16 goal differential, and they lost the most recent game. This team's looking really nasty, too. They definitely outplayed the Jets today. They got 44 shots and goals to kind of prove it, but they were just unable to really beat Hellebuyck, which is not their fault. Very few teams have been able to kind of expose Hellebuyck. The Panthers have been one of those very few teams to do that. So, with that being said, it's not like the Wild played bad today or they got exposed in any way at all. It's more the fact that they was unable to beat Hellebuyck, and Hellebuyck had just a ridiculous night. That's all it came down to. 3, Dallas Stars, 13-7-0 for 26 points, plus 20 goal differential. They're looking really good. They barely lost to the Hurricanes. They're up 3-1 at one point, kind of blew it. But they're looking really good too. Otters looking good. Defense looking good. The top 4 looking good, but the bottom pair is kind of hit or miss for sure. Jason Robertson's doing okay. I mean, you would like it for him to be doing a lot better, but everybody else is doing their part. Smith has been a good backup. The team's looking really good. I believe they're going to finish second in the Central. Number 4, Colorado Avalanche. 12-10 for 24 points. Mine's a goal differential. That was after, I believe that was after, maybe. That might be after today. I'm not sure. But, anyways, wow. This team got annihilated today. 8-2. That is the problem, dude. Goaltending is so inconsistent. If they can find a groove, Georgiev can stay consistent, and this team is going to go on a huge run and be a top contender in the Central. But if he can't stay consistent, which he hasn't been, this team's going to be really hit or miss depending on the night and depending on what night Georgiev has. That is not a good it's not a good look for the playoffs, especially on the fact that I believe they're going to play the Dallas Stars in the first round if they finish 3rd in the Central. That's going to be tough. That's going to be very, very tough. That's going to be tough. I don't know. I want to see. 5, St. Louis, 10-12-1 for 21 points, 18 goal differential. They beat the Rangers 5-2 today. What a game. Jim Montgomery's new head coach. He's 1-0 of St. Louis Blues head coach. Blues are going to be right in that wild card mix, dude. I'm telling you, they're going to be right there in that wild card mix. Number 6, Utah Hockey Club, 8-10-3 for 19 points, 10 goal differential. John Doge and John Marino, I would say the same thing every single time I talk about them. I feel like at least every NHL Monday. It's true, though. That's the main reason why they kind of fall off, but I don't know. Number 7, Nashville, 7-12-3 for 17 points, 18 goal differential. Today, they got definitely exposed by the Devils. They have 40-plus shots against the Devils. They beat the Jets. They lost to the Devils. They beat the Canucks. But they really have to depend. It depends on the day. If the team can stay consistent and find a groove, I still believing that they're gonna make the playoffs. 8, Chicago Blackhawks, 7-12-2 for 16 points, minus 13 goal differential. Bedgie's not really doing that great. Tulo Taivon is doing okay, but Tulo's doing okay. David Hall's not really doing much. Bottom 6 is not good. Defense is not good. Peter Mrazek is still very, very underrated. That's about all I can say there. Pacific Division. Here we go. Number 1, Vegas Golden Knights, 14-6-2 for 30 points, plus 18 goal differential. This team looking nasty. What a resilient team this team is. I feel like this team wins all the time. I feel like 3-game win streak. Came back from like 3-1, 4-1 maybe even at one point down. Came back to win in Philadelphia. What a comeback, dude. What a comeback. This team's so resilient, so good, so established, so experienced. This team's so good. Number 2, Calgary, 12-7-3 for 27 points. They're still here. They lost their most recent game, but they're still here. I don't understand what the problem. Like, they're low-key good. Like, I still think they're going to miss the playoffs, but they're pretty good. 3, Los Angeles Kings, 11-7-3, 25 points, or 6 goal differential, won the most recent game. Kings offense hit or miss. Defense pretty good. Goaltending hit or miss. Really depends on the net. I think they're going to miss the playoffs still. Same thing with the Flames under the Predators. 4, Edmonton Oilers, 11-9-2 for 24 points. They won the most recent game, a 6-2 blowout over the Rangers. They need to be consistent. The penalty kill needs to be better. The power play's on the kitchen heat. Bottom 6 is pretty good. Defense needs to become also consistent. If all those things can go well, that'll be great. Number 5, Vancouver Canucks, 10-6-3 for 23 points, minus 1 goal differential. They won the most recent game. They are 3-5-3 at home, atrocious. 7-1 on the road, ridiculously good. So if they play on the road, you can count on them winning. If they play at home, hit or miss. So that's kind of what the Canucks stand right now. I think they're gonna finish second in the Pacific still. Number 6, Seattle Kraken, 10-1 for 21 points, plus 2 goal differential. They lost the most recent game. Dakota Grubauer, good. Defense is inconsistent. Offense also pretty inconsistent. This team is pretty inconsistent as a whole, besides a goaltender you can count on the most of the time. 7, Anaheim, 8-3 for 19 points, minus 9 goal differential. It seems not really that bad. Those stars ridiculously good. Defense is inconsistent. Offense is pretty good. The young guns are starting to score. They could be in the mix still. Number 8, San Jose Sharks, 6-12-5 for 17 points. Minus 27 goal differential. They lost the most recent game. They're keeping games somewhat close for the most part. I've seen them get blown out a lot, but I've seen them keep games really close for the most part. So, yeah, I think they're going to be probably around here for most of the season. That is going to do it for today's podcast episode. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast episode. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video if you haven't already. Turn your post notifications if you haven't already. Have a great night. If you're watching this at night, you're watching this after this is live at night. Have a great rest of your morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time you're watching this. Sorry about this. What just happened? Oh my gosh. Okay, we're back. I will see you guys tomorrow for episode 1 of season 7, the season opener. I'll see you then. Peace.